Right, hello everyone, welcome to Friday Night with Hilly, and Clem will be joining me very, very shortly, and we are here, of course, for PRF1, and we're round 11 of the season, and we're at Japan for full quality 50% race, as per usual. Clem, if you're actually listening, I'll invite you in just a moment, just bear with me. Right, there we go. Back in my seat now. Right there, invite Clem in. Let's get the sharing around done and all. Right. So I'm a little bit messed up tonight. I've moved all my stuff about and I'm sat at a desk now instead of where I was. I'm just a little bit confused every time I go to pick something up, it's not there. um, there we go. Right, that's the sharing done. Okay, that's that side of it done. And Clem will be with us in a minute. Don't worry. You'll be here. Just getting the stream manager up on my laptop so that we can do a prediction at some point. I'll find out from Clem. I'll speak to Clem and we'll work out what we'll do for the prediction, whether it be a quali one or a race one or whatever. Even in Big D, aiming to be pointing the right way on the race this week. Yeah, well, I tell you, to make a nice change, Big D, wouldn't it? Oh, sorry, man, I don't mean that. Yeah, well, you know what it's like, man. You know you'll fall well if you manage to do that. Then you'll be up there somewhere as well. You'll score well if you get through the race without facing the wrong way. So, oh, here he is. Here he is. Better late than never. Here he comes. Ad break in progress. Ad break ends in 2.5. I don't think it ends in 2.5 minutes, does it? Come on. Hello, Clem.
Hello.
Why is my channel saying there's an ad break that's lasting 2.5 minutes?
I don't know. I'm subbed, so.
Oh well. It only does 3 minutes an hour, so if it gets 2.5 minutes out of the way now, then we won't have much to do over the next hour with it. So it's a good thing, really. So, did you just say you're soaked?
I'm subbed.
Oh, you're subbed. I thought you said you're soaked. I was going to say, why are you soaked?
No, no, I'm subbed.
Alright then.
I'm subbed, so.
Subbed. Been brought off.
Don't worry. Whale.
Whale? What do you mean whale?
Whale. Oh, he said I subbed. Who I brought off? Brought whale off.
Oh, right, fair enough.
You trying to confuse me already?
Well, I'm trying to, but you're confusing me. It's working against me.
Well, there you go. You're very welcome. Enjoy.
Mind you, I'd sub well off as well, to be fair. I don't know if he's
I knew
yet.
you would.
He usually comes in
I knew you would.
But I'd definitely sub him off.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Same
Terrible. Can't have a Brighton fan on.
Shocking. No. Although there are worse people.
In all fairness, I quite like Brighton. I can't really complain. I quite like Brighton. I think they're quite cool. It's good seeing them do well.
I'm confused.
Why is Dirk Mark retired?
That's why I'm confused. Maybe he just wants to staff in the back.
Maybe. Or maybe he's got something on and he can't do qualifying, maybe. I wanted to make sure he was in the lobby. Don't know. But, anyway, we've got some track action and no real surprise that Sergeant Cameral's out hogging the camera again.
Oh yes, we've got two
teammate
trialists for tonight, Wessel and Potts.
Okay, so yeah, Potts' second trial.
Potts' second trial, yes. It's his second and Vessel's second. Vessel did his first on Tuesday.
He did, didn't he? Yeah, I didn't see that one, but I saw him race on the Wednesday because I watched Vice's new league race. So, yeah, well, you can expect to see Vessel somewhere out the front, without a doubt. So,
yeah, I would as well. But we'll see.
Yeah,
Kamarov's here, Shrek's here, Axel.
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's gonna have his work cut out for him. It's not gonna be easy for anyone. No one's gonna just walk out in front. I don't think it's gonna be. It's always.
Or if they do, then
fair play to him. To be fair, here comes Cammy. Anyway, he's on to the first hot lap of the evening. Hello, Chuds, and he's here. Of course, he's here to support Big D. Who Big D, by the way, says he's aiming to be pointing the right way all race this week. So
yeah, let's leave him alone this week.
Yeah, I think so.
Then there will be no accusations of commentary curse.
Absolutely, towards you, not me. Just to point that out, it wasn't me, guys. It's definitely Clem. Let's. Sorry, I'm terrible. I snitch on everybody, Clem. I apologise. It's like written into me. I can't help myself. I've just got to like snitch on people.
Brilliant.
So I was meant to say Robbo Snipes. I can't repeat that because it's a kiddie string, Chuts. Can't believe you misspelt that.
I don't mind it.
Right, okay. What should we do for a prediction, Clem? Should we gonna have a quali one this week, or should we go for a race one?
Why not both?
I can only do one.
Quick. What do you mean you're gonna do one?
It only lets you do one per stream, or it only lets me do one per stream.
Oh right, okay.
I don't know why.
I think I prefer the race one. The race one throws up a lot more.
Yeah, and plus I can have it running through quali then for people to put their predictions.
Yeah.
In.
Yeah.
So, okay, right.
I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to go anywhere near Kamarov.
Spriggs, no. Why am I still sat on Kamarov? Sorry, guys. I'm completely neglecting what I'm supposed to be doing. Kamarov 27.4, by the way. 28.5 for Scott, who's just across the line. 28.7 for Misfit, and a 29.3 for Potts. Who have we got out there? What about the other try list? Wessel is out there. Let's take a look-see. And oh, he was just finished. He literally crossing the line. 29.0. Theo comes out the final corner, but he's invalidated. As has Dre. Atkins then will be next over, I think. Yeah, sorry. So looking down the order,
trying to stay away from people we've done before. So Robbo, we've done Red Bulls. Kamarov, we have Axel and Shrek. Vice, we've done one.
We have, yeah.
I believe this is also Misfit's first race as a full-timer as well.
Oh, is it? So his first,
I believe so.
His first full debut. So
full debut, yeah.
What should we go with Misfit then? So, as a debut, or do you think that's putting too much pressure on him?
Too much pressure, I think.
Oh god, I'd already typed his name out. I'll delete it. Atkins 28.8. Yo. Has invalidated.
Scott into the top 8? Top 6?
Top 6 in the race?
Yeah.
Scott? I think that's about. I reckon top 8 would have. I would have been happier with the top 8. Or should we split difference?
Well, we'll go with top 8 if you want. Yeah, go top 8 then, or top 7.
Top 7. Yeah, let's go top 7.
Yeah.
All right then. So
Go
Scott,
top 7.
so you can see, I can't type all this out, but it's just gonna be Scott to finish top 7 because he's been in really good form recently. So
Yeah. Let's go with Scott.
in race specifically, make sure I put that. Obviously, I'll have people saying that he qualifies 7th. They want the points. I'll be like, no.
Axel gone P3 on the mediums. Vessel's already beaten Kamarov, done 26.7.
Right, there we go. So, guys, you have 30 minutes to put in your predictions and spend a few channel points and try and make a load more. Cammy, Master Buffett,
he's in low
and
fuel mode.
Spriggs. I think Chuds is having a prediction. I think he's misunderstood what the prediction is we're doing.
Oh no.
It's 28,590.
I'm gonna have to do it, Anna.
You gotta have a go, mate. You gotta have a go.
Yeah,
I promise, guys, it's all fair. I haven't had a word with Scott. I didn't even pick it. Pen picked it, so Scott doesn't even know unless he's watching the stream. We're doing here.
Yeah, true. Very true.
So
That's what I'm going for. 11,000 on Scott finishing top 7.
11,000, and you're going for it as well. You're going for it. Wow.
Yeah, I've gone for it.
All in.
It's
That's
alright.
like an all
I've
in.
still got another 10k.
Oh, so it's not all in, but it's like.
No, it's
really,
not all in. It's good. It's
know.
good enough. It's good enough.
Yeah, you're pretty much pledging your future on it, to be fair. So.
But Axel, the only one with the medium tyres. No one else wanted to run them
No.
at the minute.
And he's up in P3. Oh, I didn't notice Wessel did a second lap and he's gone P1 on a 26.7.
Yeah.
He
had very minimal fuel.
Right. Okay. Dragoon. It's just coming through the 2 lefts. Is that... I heard somebody call that Spoon. Is that right, or is that the wrong track? Because somebody called it Spoon
Which
the other
one?
day, and I thought that don't sound right for Japan.
Which one?
The 2 left-handers. The
double left before
Yeah,
going onto the straight towards 130R.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Spoon.
Is
Yeah.
it? Why have they got English names?
that's-
It's a Japanese
I'm
track.
not. I don't know.
That is weird, man.
I don't know. Obviously you got 130i, you've got the 2 Degners. Let's have a
One
look.
for-
see.
I heard
You've intrigued me.
I heard so much about 130R the other day when we did this that I don't want to hear that name again. Got on my nerves the other day. I mean, it's sat in the chat trying to race, and all I can hear is 130R, 130R, 130R. I'm like, shut up! Put me off, man. I find it hard enough as it is without being put off. So, there's the Ferrari.
Look at the track names. The corner names, sorry. I'll have a quick look.
It's where you go on and it's all like, Hachomada Dodo!
So it was a proper Japanese one.
Yeah. If anybody knows
See if I
Japanese,
can find anything.
please don't write to me telling me what I actually just said. I don't want to know. Or just abuse somebody's mother on stream.
The first corner, turn 1 is called the first curve. Then you've got the S curves, and
Creative.
Dunlop, which is the left-hander all the way down towards the Degners. Then it's the hairpin curve, and then the spoon curve. So there are actually
Is that all
no
English?
proper. Yeah. There's actually no proper corner names,
Okay. Big
and
D,
not every corner is named.
Oh, okay. Big D is, well, he did go into P3 on a 28.2, but Robbo's just gone ahead of that on a 27.8. Pop's not improving. Shrek's out there. Is it Shrek or is it Dre that keeps leaving it really late to get through the sessions? Keeps invalidating
Dre.
and then
It's Dre.
He's just gone into P15,
Well,
so that's not safe.
Well, Theo as well. Theo has also done used 2 soft tyres.
Right.
He's already
okay.
used 2, so he has invalidated twice already.
Ouch. That hurts.
That's Theo. Spread
last-
obviously wants to.
Off the top of my head, I think last week at Abu Dhabi, I think that was the first time in quite some time Theo hadn't got through Q1. So
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
It was.
If he wanted
Spread
to
obviously leaving it late as well.
Yeah. Confidence from Spread's point of view, I think that is. Straight then, 28-0 goes P4. That should easily see him through. Yo. Got Orfeo's run off. Trip across the gravel, and he's going into the gravel on the other side as well. That is in the S's.
Vessel's just about to start a lap if you want to go on board.
He's had another go. Does he know it's full quality?
I'm not sure. It should do.
Perhaps he's using is he using the same tyres?
Yeah, he is.
Ah, fair enough. He's just doing a practice only. So we'll keep an eye on him.
Didn't know if you wanted to do a hilly hot lap with him. Is all.
Oh, I could have done. Yeah, if you'd have said that before he crossed the line, Clem, I could have done. Yeah. Never mind. Shouldn't you do it tonight anyway? Because you know all the corner names now.
No, I've just given you all the corner names. It's a hilly hot lap for a reason. Hilly. Am I hilly? No. What would yours be? Well, have we had this conversation before? About what would yours be? No, I don't think you have.
I have with other people. So what would yours be? Mine's a hilly hot lap. So what would yours be? A Clem?
I don't know. It has to be something with a J or something with a C.
Why a J?
My first name. First name's Josh.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So J. Yeah.
Is it Josh Clements?
So I don't know.
Josh Clements.
Josh Clements.
Yeah, you didn't have to say your full name on
So,
stream.
Nah, not fussed. I've always had I've always shortened my last name to Clem, so that's where that came from. But I don't know what I'd have it as. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
I've always been the co-commentator. I've never really had to do one.
Okay. What about a Clem Klutz slap? That's actually a K Klutz, isn't it? Let's see.
Well, it's something.
A Clem caper lap.
What?
A caper lap.
A caper lap?
Yeah, like a caper,
wow.
You know.
Yeah. A caper. Wow.
Yeah, not the fish. Like, you know.
I hoped you weren't meaning the fish.
No, not the fish. I didn't mean the fish. I meant, like, you know, it's like the Three Stooges go on a caper or something. I don't know. Don't ask me what the Three Stooges are because I'm not actually that old. I don't know. So,
what? How do I know what the Three Stooges are and you don't?
Well, I do know what they are. But you know, it's not as if I watched their program or anything like that because I'm not that old. You've got to be ancients who'd have watched that.
No.
Of course you have. Way, it was like, I don't know, way back in the 1900s.
Oh, the fucking 1900s. Fuck
yeah.
yeah.
Like 1940s.
I mean,
or something. I don't know.
Well,
I don't know exactly when they were about, but it was it was a hell of a long time ago.
I think my granddad mentioned it, so it must have been 50s or 60s.
Yeah. It might have still been about then. I don't know. Really. I don't know. I do know a couple of others. I know Abbott and Costello, and I know Lauren Hart.
Yeah.
But
Three.
still watching Dragoon just driving around slowly now.
Three Stooges, 1922 to 1970.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's impressive actually. In that day and age, to have a 48-year career is pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Entertainment.
190 short films produced by Warner Brothers.
Jeez.
That's impressive, to be fair.
That is impressive. Right, who should I do the hilly hop
Clem
with?
I like James's. I like James's option.
He's gone on yes. A Clem cut clap. Cuck. I think he meant cluck, like a duck.
No,
Duck's
no, it's the other one. It's the other one.
Oh, it's the other one, is it? It's the other vowel.
Yes. Oh, Dragoon!
Oh, no, Dragoon. Oh, no, I saw him drive off the track like he was letting somebody through. Oh, and Theo's in the wall.
Right, I'll leave this to you. I'm just gonna go pick up my food.
Okay, so we've lost Dragoon, has been disqualified. I think he drove off trying to let people through. Now, if he was out of fuel, it would have been difficult for him to get back up to any sort of speed. I can only assume that's what it is. Maybe it was on pit entry or something like that. He was going so slow, I don't know. But then Theo, we've lost into the wall. Don't remember he lost right at the start. He just retired at the start, so presumably he's looking to start from the back, or something's going on at home that he can't do quality or something like that, but he'll be alright for the race. Here is Spreader though, who's invalidated, and he's only got just over a minute. Google Cluck Hilly. I don't think I will. Cluck, what goes Cluck? I mean, I'm gonna have to sing Old MacDonald Had a Farm in a minute just to work out what went Cluck. Or what goes Cluck. Cluck, cluck. It's definitely not a duck. Ducks go quack, quack. What am I saying on stream? It's what my mother wished I'd amount to, you know. Talking on stream about what animals make what sounds. So, Master Spread through the S is okay. Doesn't need a world record time here, just needs to... At the moment, needs to outdo Dre's on a 29.7, although Dre is on a lap himself.
Hello.
So,
Right,
hello, you got your food?
Yes.
Excellent.
Pizza tonight, Mexican chili.
A cold, your mum with the same meat, you Hilly. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Chats.
Oh.
Please say we're about to listen to Clem explain what a cuck is to Hilly.
Do I need to explain?
The cluck. I need to know what a cluck is, because I still haven't managed to remember what animal makes a cluck sound. Is it chicken? A hen?
A chicken or a hen clucks, yeah, C-L-U-C-K.
Absolutely it does, yeah, there we go.
But
just remember, I don't have to sing Old MacDonald Had a Farm just to figure it out.
But C-U-C-K.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got
Is this a northern thing?
Stream, mate. No, it's definitely not just a northern thing.
It's
it just not family friendly.
He's just used the wrong vowel, hasn't he? That's what it is.
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's something completely different. I will.
Oh.
If you want to keep it family friendly, mate, I'll explain later on.
Yeah, explain later on in the team meeting we're having after the race.
Yeah, explain in the team meeting, mate.
Right, Scott on his way around. He's completely safe. He is into the pits actually. Goomba is not going to make it. Oh, he's had a little spin as well, just to have a bit of fun. Resets the track. Actually, I think you'll find the game resetting to track there, but it doesn't matter. Everybody's finished, so it's just having a bit of fun. So, unlucky to Goomba, Fatal, Theo, Darkmark, and Dragoon, who leave us in Q1. Tops 15, of course, all through to Q2. But look at Spriggs, P15 on a 29.3. Ooh. Spriggs, that's a bit close, mate. A bit close. Right. This one guy sounds exactly like the F1 TV commentator. That must be you. There's no Bristolians commentating on telly.
No, definitely not.
Is there Yorkshire?
That
is where you're from, isn't it?
Don't think so. Lancashire, mate. Bolton.
Oh no, I didn't say Yorkshire when you're from Lancashire.
You just said Yorkshire.
Yeah. Oh,
it is a horrible thing.
I'm so sorry.
Horrible.
I'm so sorry. But, yeah.
It's alright.
You know, it's your accent.
No, I blame my dad for moving me over when I was younger, so now I've got a hybrid accent.
Ah, I see. A hybrid accent.
It's definitely a hybrid.
Fair enough. Right, so, what else is going on? First time chat from Wessel. Thank you, Wessel. Actually, it's from number one Wessel fan. So, hello. I was chatting to you the other day on the Wednesday when he was racing in the stream. I'm Hilly. Big PD, it's a kid's stream. I guess just start removing your comments. Number 2 Wessel fan is here for a first chat as well. How you like my cat? I love your cat. Cats are cool. Whatever comments I missed, 'cause there's so many here now. I've definitely missed some. Apologies if anybody said anything, I've missed it. Hilly, you said you would sit on... No, I didn't.
You definitely would.
Well, that's not what you said, though, is it? You said I said I would. Whether I would or not is a different... That's a different...
It's a completely different story, yeah.
Yeah. Fuse Demon, hello! Yeah. It's Weasel. Seems to be a
Vessel.
these days. No, that's not what he said. Chud's definitely called him Weasel. To be fair, I called him Weasel earlier on. I typed out Wessel, but it auto predicted to Weasel. So apologies to Wessel's fans and Wessel himself, but when we type your name, it auto corrects to Weasel. So you know, no disrespect, man. It just does it. So. It was first out. Was it Camera? Oh no, it's not. It's the other half. It's Misfit.
Misfits.
Excellent. So
Misfits. Followed by Axel.
Yeah. So in Misfits, part of he's something to do with FGR, isn't he? He's coming through FGR.
Yeah.
Is he an admin there?
He is. I believe he's one of the joint owners / admins of FGR.
Right, okay, which is one of our sort of partner leagues.
Yeah.
So there you go. I'd love to tell you what nights they race, but I can't remember. I think they race on Saturday.
Is it Thursday, Sunday? I believe it's Thursday, Sunday.
Yeah, you're right. It's not Saturday, but it will be soon because they're sort of in a joint thing with PRF1.
Yes, we are doing a joint division. Yes.
Yeah. So the 100%.
You looking forward to it?
Saturday nights. Yeah, I'm sad to have left RRF1 to sort of race there, but been in RRF1 for a long time, so but yeah, definitely, of course, looking forward to it. It's only a pre-season race. I must admit, I was invited out this Saturday, so I was going to miss it, but my back's in such a state that I decided I can't go out. So there you go. One good thing about having a really bad back is that I get to stay at home and do 100% race. With you lot.
See, that's not horrible at all, is it?
No. Instead of going out and getting drunk, playing some pool.
I miss it.
So.
But I'm working, unfortunately.
Oh, you're missing? Oh, what? Really?
No, I meant for the drinking.
Oh, right, yeah. I haven't been out since February, so...
It's a long time.
It is, yeah. So I've only... Literally, the only time I go out is to go to Sainsbury's. Because I'm very upper class, man. So...
Sainsbury's is very upper class.
Yeah, it's very upper... Not as upper class, I'm not like one of those really posh toffs. Just a little bit posh toff. I know I don't sound like it, but,
Waitrose posh.
Yeah, I'm not Waitrose posh. That is really posh. That's Grezza posh. That is. No.
Oh, that's very.
That's Cammy posh. That is Jack posh. Kamarov posh. Sort of swim pool in your tennis court sort of thing. So.
Oh, so Kamarov posh.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. I did just say swim pool in your tennis court, didn't I? I'm not sure how that works.
Yes. Yes, because he did play tennis yesterday, I believe.
Did he?
Mm-hmm.
If he gets on the podium, I won't mention that at all. Promise. Tight white shorts.
And whatever you do not say that Djokovic is the GOAT.
Oh, I definitely won't, because I don't think he is. But Federer is my GOAT.
No, but it would have wound him up.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah. So, all right. Well, you can say that. Because
yeah, Djokovic is the GOAT.
There you go. Wessel 126.892 goes fastest for the moment. I'm with Robbo, who's just coming across the line. 128.7 puts him P8 for now. Definitely going to need to improve on that by the looks of it. Spriggs on his way as well. He's got a spa in his kitchen, apparently. There's Cammy. Spriggs, P7, 128,498. Atkins is off track. Down in the S's. He's already set aside.
There's a lot of cars going 2x2. Ferraris, Red Bulls, McLarens. Williams not far from each other.
Oh yeah, yeah. Are they? Are you sure?
Yeah, look at the timing screens. Davis 8th, Robbo 9th, Potts 10th, Spread 11th.
Oh right, I thought you meant on track. They were next to each other.
No.
I'm not looking at the track
not
thinking,
that one.
I don't want to point this out to you really, Clem, but they're absolutely nowhere near each other.
Listen,
But-
I know I've got glasses, but I'm not that blind.
Right, Scott, who is the victim of our prediction tonight, is on an outlap. So I say, as he's part of the prediction, why don't I do the Hilly Hot Lap with Scott? So sounds like a plan. Stan. I can't remember the names of all the corners now though. I can remember Spoon and I can remember 130R. And I can remember the S's.
Right.
And I think it was corner 1, wasn't it? Didn't you say? Turn 1, corner 1, whatever it was.
So who are you on board with? We're on board
I
with
am
Scott.
on board with Scott, so we're just going up 130R.
Right, so you're coming up to 130R.
Yeah.
And that's the next.
What's
That
the
is
name
the
of the
corner
chicane?
name. There isn't one.
It doesn't have a name. Oh,
Not as far as I can see.
I reckon we should call it the bus stop because they stopped calling the Spa one that, and so I reckon we should take that.
Yes,
name.
they have.
So,
Yeah.
Right, here he is anyway, Scott. DRS open down to corner 1.
The first curve.
Flat out through turn 1 and then break down for turn 2. Usually sort of 4th and then shift up to 5th on the exit. Through the S's now, left, right. Really difficult sequence of corners, but much better in this year's game with the new handling model. Flat out left-hander now, if you catch it right. A little lift maybe going into the corner, but then you accelerate throughout. Now the 2 right-handers. Oh, we're off track. Oh, we're round. Why does it always happen? As soon as I do a hilly hot lap, they
The two Degners.
I swear. The two, what are they called?
The Degners.
Degners.
Degna. Degner.
Okay. Right, so is he going to carry on? And if he's listening, just carry on with a lap here, Scott, so we can finish the hilly hot lap. So hang it round to the right now, ready for the hairpin turn in. Open up the steering, get on the power as quickly as you can, but be a bit careful. It's a little bit slippy when you get on the power. In qualifying, keep the corner over to the right-hand side, but through the race you'll be drifting over left a little bit. Then through Spoon. Is it Spoon 1 and 2 or just Spoon?
Spoon curve is 13 to 14, yeah.
Okay. And then up to R30, 110R or whatever it was.
130R.
That's it.
So
flat out
turn
left-hander.
turn 1 and 2 don't have an official corner name. It's just the first curve. Turns 3 to 7 are the S's.
Yeah.
13 to 14's official name is Spoon curve, and turn 15 is 130R. The
Right.
chicane is
Ooh.
the chicane is the
earth happened there?
Casio chicane, but it's not official the Casio chicane.
Ah, I
Do
see.
you like the old Casio wristwatch?
Fatal's actually just said that in the chat. He said the chicane at the end was called Casio.
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
I think they got rid of that name. I think they got rid of
Oh.
it.
Wow.
So they just it's a name. It's a nameless corner. It's the corners with no names again.
Yeah. The corners with no names. Well, we'll have to settle for half the hilly hot lap in a way because he spun. And
What about Robbo?
well, I could do it with Robbo. Do you want me to do it with Robbo?
Yeah, we'll do a proper one with Robbo. I'm sure Robbo won't drop it.
A local boy to me. Lives in Plymouth. It's
Yeah, there you go.
literally 26 miles down the road from me.
Go on,
Close.
cheer him up.
Come on, Robbo. You can do it. Do it for Plymouth. Green Army.
Forgot about the Green Army thing that they do.
Right, here we come. Right, let's give this another go then.
Thanks,
So-
Fatal. That's what it was.
Casio chicane. Casio triangle.
Casio tri.
Well, that's a terrible
Yes.
name. It's not a triangle. It's a chicane. Jesus. Right, so anyway, thanks for that, Fatal.
No,
So,
no.
PRS open, heading down to corners 1 and 2. So, flat out through corner 1, break down to 4th, I would say. Oh, 5th maybe for Robbo. For turn 2, then head into the S's we head. So, left, right. Just little lifts. You're never fully off the power throughout any of these corners. Then a slight lift before the final left-hander, but then flat out throughout the rest of it. Then we head into the 2 Degnas. Degna 1, Degna 2. Under the bridge. Be careful on the exit. It's still very slippery out there despite the new handling model. Keep it over to the right-hand side, ready for the hairpin. Multiple ways to take the hairpin. Nicely done from Robbo. Should be able to open up the steering, get on the power. Equally, as I said before, just keep it over to the right-hand side here as we head down to Spoon. And then down to, well, sit for Robbo for the first left-hander, 4th for the second. Very important to open up the steering and get on the power as quickly as you can to head all the way up the hill. We head up to R130 10R. That's out through there into Casio chicane.
Casio Triangle!
Casio Triangle, sorry. Casio Derrily. Then get DRS all for about 2 metres before you hit the line. And that was a decent lap from Robbo. 127.643 goes P4.
Got quicker than Shrek.
So,
Quite good lap.
It was nice.
Although
Really
Shrek's not exactly up there as I thought as much as he thought it would be. He's still 5/10 off Axel, and obviously the number 1 and number 2 in the championship. I thought he'd be a lot closer.
Yeah, there has tended to be a bit of a gap in quality, hasn't there? It closes up a bit in race, but
yeah,
it's your
Cameron is literally the man that splits them.
Greza just reminds me of a calculator. And Fuse Demon's gone, you're old. Is that the definition of being old now, is you remember calculators? Jesus, I've literally got one about 3 metres away from me. I think it might be a Casio as well.
just use the calculator that's on your phone.
But I've got it open now. I've got it. That takes battery power, man. My calculator runs on solo power, so it's green. See, my calculator's green. Your phone ain't.
No, mine's red.
Oh.
My phone's red.
You know exactly what I mean. Spreader's gone up to P5, by the way. Looking a bit more.
Oh, he's actually put a lap in.
He has, yeah. He thought he'd bother.
Yeah. Thought he'd turn up.
Yeah. Misfit's driving slowly.
Yeah. Just gonna go on board with Scott. See how he's doing.
That's where I've come now. Oh, why did you say that? Oh, Scott. So we're not laughing at you. We're just. Well, we are. Yeah. But we're laughing at
the situation.
Yeah, exactly. It's situational comedy.
Right. I'll go on board with Dre. As he goes through the corner there, he drops it.
I'm with him now. Right, she's coming up to Scott by the looks of it. Oh my god, look at all this traffic!
Oh dear, oh my
word.
god, oh my god.
Oh, there's going to be some people in trouble. There is going to be a few drivers in trouble, I feel.
McLaren, a Ferrari, and a Williams.
Yeah. Oops.
Fortunate to be the bearer of bad news, but it's Scott, Potts, and Vice.
It is, yeah. Oh dear, boys.
Oh dear.
Well, you may not be able to blame all of them because I think one of them did look like they were moved over to the left, actually. So I think maybe they were out of the way, but
oh dear,
we'll see. That will have to be looked at, I feel. Anyway, Dre. Big moment for Dre. Used to be getting.
Don't think he's going to get through now. I hope he's got the fuel.
I think he's got the fuel. Well, he's not flashing anyway, so I think he's got the fuel and he's definitely got the energy.
Let's have a look.
So
let's have a look. He's got 5 kilos. He's fine.
Oh, plenty.
He's fine.
Plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Best block of the season, says Greg.
Scott.
Right, Scott, sort it out. I think
Scott's got
James,
2 kilos.
I feel like James may have bet on Scott. Well,
Oh, who's that
so,
last round?
here we go. Through the S's then.
Oh, it's Scott. Scott's round, turn 2.
Oh dear, Scott's round turn 2, James.
Oh dear.
Oh dear, fatal. Well, that sorts this stuff. Get some tablets down you, mate, before the race. Hopefully it'll go by then.
Another driver I'm surprised, I don't know if you're going to say Andre, Spriggs. Spriggs in P11.
Spriggs in P11, yeah? Yeah, he's just ahead of us, actually, isn't he? He's a 10th up, which is enough, potentially, to see him through. I don't think I'd feel comfortable only improving by a 10th. He needs... Ideally, if he can get ahead of Big D, I think would be the... If he was ahead of Big D, I think he'd be safe. It feels so slow. Watching him going down up the straight, it just feels slow.
It just feels slow. Has he gone for a more downforce setup for the S's? Or for the Degners? I don't know.
Maybe. So
28.0 is just enough.
Just ahead of Big D. Somebody
D's
else improved up. Vice went up.
invalidated.
Vice went up to P7.
Atkins, he's the next one.
Atkins over the line, he's improving nicely, but only P12. And Scott, we know, was round in turn 2. So that is it. Big D is through. Big D. Get on,
Big
Big
D.
D.
Bit close that, Shagger.
So we say congratulations then, Wessel, Axel, Kamarov, Shrek, Robbo, Davis, Vice again this week through Spreader, Spriggs, and Big D, all through the Q3. Dre, Atkins, Misfit, Potts, and Scott leave us at the end of Q2. It's going to be away. Scott's got a lot to do. He's got a lot to do for the old prediction. But yeah, look at Vice. He's doing well, isn't he? The improvement we've seen in that young man. Yeah, no, Dad. The improvement we've seen in him.
He has taken off automatic gears tonight.
Has he? Excellent.
He's gone to manual.
That
He's
should have
gone
been
to manual.
That should have been the first thing you do. You know.
Well, he's still on full traction. So
I think
learning the gears,
medium.
I think, is a good. No, he's on full traction.
Easy. I thought he was on medium, but
No. So
yeah.
if I was the guys above him, be wary of Vice.
Yeah, because the gear swing is a big thing. That's a huge thing. So that gains you should gain you quite a bit of time once you're absolutely 100% used to them. But yeah. So that's a strange thing, Glenn. Do you know I've never used automatic gears. Ever.
Never.
Not even when I very, very first played an F1 game. I always used manual from the very start.
What was the very first F1 game you played?
I think we'd be going back to 1989. I believe it would have been Super Monaco Grand Prix.
Wow.
Then there was F1 Domark on the Mega Drive.
Before the Mega Drive.
Yeah.
Oh.
Before we got to the official F1 games that started on the PlayStation 1 in 1996. So the year that Damon Hill won it was the first year. So yeah, but yeah.
Would you like to know mine?
Go on.
2019.
Really? Oh, you're the other way round then. So you've gone the.
But I watched F1, but I never raced it because I was like I didn't really see the interest of just of actual racing on the Xbox or anything because I was obviously more a FIFA, COD, Assassin's Creed, that kind of oriented instead of F1. And then I got to COVID, I think, or coming towards 2019, 2020, towards the end of COVID, and I thought, yeah, fuck it, I'll just give it a go, something to do, and ended up joining the then co-founder of PRF1 and eventually taking over.
It's been a quick rise to the top, Clan.
Yeah, it's fun. Definitely fun.
Yeah.
I think I prefer just racing. I think the stress of running leagues can get quite a bit much.
Yeah. Can
I
I just?
enjoy just turning. I enjoy just turning up, jumping in your car, and going. That's it.
Yeah. 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 I'm a bit. I like my practice, but I don't. I've stopped doing the amount that I was. I was doing like 200 laps roughly, but
That's
I've
too
lowered that
much.
down. Yeah, but I was new to it, so I was into it more. But now, yeah, I've cut that down, and I find I enjoy it more. But now I've cut it down, so tends to be better. Just want to answer a couple of things in chat. Fatal first game I played was Jeff Crammon's Grand Prix on the Atari.
Wow.
I do remember it, Fatal. I do remember it. Um, Dragoon, has the game changed again? I ran out of fuel in Q1. The engine cut out. I died, and then it disqualified me. So when you run out of fuel, you literally can't move. I can answer that, Dragoon. So what it is, it's because I was actually on board with you, and you slowed down, I think, to let somebody through, and went off track. So what happens is, if you slow down, it's nigh on impossible to get the thing going again. As long as you keep moving, then you tend to be okay. But yeah, if you actually slow down because you're trying to let someone through or something like that, actually going again is a nightmare. So yeah, that's basically answers that. Um,
Gonna be a good time from Wessel.
yeah. Yeah, sorry, I ain't got details up yet.
Yeah, that's a good time on some older
27.
sets.
Yeah, on the older set, that's a decent banker, isn't it?
Yeah.
Who we got next? It's a Merc. That's Axel. He comes, and that's a 26-7 from Axel. That's a sudden jump for him.
That's a good jump
That's
from Axel,
challenging.
that. Camera
Yeah, and
off, another
26-8
one.
from Cami. So big jumps from Axel and Cami. Big D28-4. Red Bull, if I can get to it. He's gone over the line now. That was Davis on a 29-3. Oh, I'm missing them all now. Shrek, 27-2. I missed somebody though. Oh no, it must have been Vice on an outlap. Okay. Right, McLaren on its way up from Master Spread.
How old were those tyres? I don't know. He hasn't turned his telemetry on for me, so I can't see. But I believe they are the same set from Q2.
Okay, 27.663 from Master Spread goes P5 for the moment. And Robbo 28.2 into P6. This is Spriggs, who has rode his luck a little bit to get into Q3 tonight. It's nonetheless, he is here, and it's a decent start. 27.8 puts in P6. So, just the young man to finish his first run.
So, Spriggs accidentally loaded up the game, as in joined the game before loading it up. You know how it resets your profile?
Yeah.
He's done that, so he's had to reset everything. So that's why he says he's struggling a bit. So he's had to do his on-screen display again, his camera settings, everything's gone back to default.
I see.
So
okay.
that might be why, for Spriggs at least a little.
So Vice just getting a little bit of a toe off a Big D up to the chicane, and here he comes over the line. 29.007 puts in P9 for the moment behind his teammate. So yeah, okay. So that's a glitch then, is it? So you load in. So do you mean you're not actually started the game yet? You're on the Xbox menu or whatever.
Yes, you're on the Xbox dashboard. Davis sends the invite. You accept the invite, and you haven't loaded the game up. The game hasn't loaded your profile.
Ah, I see.
So he's had to do everything again. His wheel settings, on-screen display settings, everything again from the ground up. So I think that's where he was in Q1, Q2. So hopefully in Q3 we can see a bit more of an improvement, as we have done, because he's only 2 tenths off spread.
Yeah. So he's definitely improved already, and hopefully we'll get a bit more on the final lap maybe. I think it's going to be fast and frantic at the end here.
as Spriggs has actually said, it's quite nice, the difference on this game for Japan. He reckons it feels quite nice.
It is.
And I
Japan's
bet
awesome. Yeah, I've done it several times now. It's brilliant. Absolutely love it. It's one of my favourites on this year's game, despite being a pad player as well. So,
and my pizza was lovely.
was it?
Mm.
Was it Hawaiian?
Mexican chili.
Ooh, hot.
Yes, I love the bit of the spice. There wasn't as many jalapenos as I wanted, but it was nice.
Nice. Right, Vessel on an outlap. Swerve around to heat those tyres up. And, just don't really need to
Right,
do
as
that
far as I
anymore.
can tell, these are a brand new set as well.
Okay. So this is the lap. Says qualifying on Wednesday in Vice League was HAF1 was exceptional.
Yeah?
Yeah, he did a 25 something on mediums around Silverstone.
Wow.
So yeah, I can't remember what he actually ended up on, but it was a low 25 in a way. Didn't know this was MasterChef. Says Fuse.
Right, dude, as soon as I'm done comms here, I'm coming over there and just throwing stuff at your window.
Oh.
He only lives about half an hour away from me, so I might just go there and just start throwing rocks at his window.
Fair enough.
Just to annoy him.
Rocks. Boulders. Look for boulders.
Yes. Yes. Just drive into his house.
Yeah. It's even easier.
Yeah, so. Yeah, exactly. I don't have to get out of the car then. Yeah, I don't have to get out of the car.
So, here is Wessel. Through turns 1 and 2 into the S's now. Imagine you've got to attack this first sector, haven't you? It's not
Yeah, you definitely have.
not easy. And he is good through the sector. I think he was a little bit wide on the final right-hander. But he's nearly 4 attempts up. That is the gap between him and P1 already. So let's see if he can improve for the rest of the lap. He should be improving through every sector, you would think, as he did the previous lap on old tyres.
His fuel lights come on, so he's going to be down to low fuel in a minute.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got to know. Oh, and he was definitely wasn't right through Spoon. Surely he's lost time through there. That we really had to lift off through the first part of Spoon. And heads over the line. He's half a second up. So still a slight gain. Not as much. Gained about a tenth through sets of 2. And down for Casio Triangle. Casio Derrily. That's what I'm calling it from now on.
Yeah, I'm going to call it the Casio Derrily.
Yeah. 26, 5, 6, 7 from Vessel. So does go fastest to take provisional pole, but it's not done yet. Well, I don't. Axel's left this late to come out. You know, he's not going to be able to do a proper slow lap. He's not. It's not going to be a slow out lap, shall we say? He should make it quite easily, but he can't just hang back doing that third gear revs thing to eat his tyres up, because he won't make it if he does that. Next, though, to start a lap, I believe is Spreader. And just coming up through R130 10R FFZ. And if I keep doing that, I'll actually forget it's called 130R. So I'm just going to start calling it 130R from now on. Because otherwise, I actually will forget what it is. So here comes Spreader then.
Sure.
Yeah. Nice. The amount of times I messed up turn 1 and 2 around here. Oh, so frustrating, but he's taking it nice there, Spreader. It's nice to the inside through the right-hander. Just helps to open up your next left-hander. So you can take flat out if you can enter it correctly. Through 2 Degners. Still very slippery on the exit of the second Degner. I wouldn't be
I'm
surprised
gonna go
if
on
we
board with
see.
Kamarov.
Yeah.
See how he
Wouldn't be
does.
surprised if we see a crash out there at some point tonight at the second
No.
big nut. It's still
I'm
very
expecting
difficult.
turn one. I'm expecting turn one to be a crash.
Yeah. It's a difficult turn one here, isn't it? Because it's because it's flat out. Normally, you take it
if you
flat
run
out and then sort of you know.
If you run the racing line, it will tell you the wrong braking point as well.
Yeah.
It's just horrible. It's horrible. I don't understand what they've done to the racing line for those that run it. Because I turn it on for the wet just to see where it was. Because do you remember when we had that Australia race at WAO and no one could brake at the right point?
Yeah.
I turned it on just to see, and the braking points are just completely wrong for the wet. So I don't know what they've done.
It's like it's got the dry line on it, and it's brake way too late. Yeah, Spriggs not improving. Does he pick anything up in the final? Oh, he gains 12 thousandths in the end.
Kamarov's a tenth and a half
from Spreader up to 27.391.
If he keeps going, this is pole from
27.5 from Vice. He goes up to P6. Is that Kamarov? There it is.
Oh.
It's P2 646. He's 800ths off a Vessel. Then Red Bull of Davis 27.7. Big D on his way. Crosses the line 27.6 up to P7. The two Ferraris next to each other. Robbo P8. And Spriggs has already finished. So, Axel's still there, sorry. Oh, he's not improving, though. Okay. So it's not a pole this week for Axel.
He'll be disappointed by that.
Yeah, and look who's just behind him as well. So there may be a 4/10 difference, but it's just one place between Axel and Shrek.
Especially after losing so many places last week due to the pen as well.
Yeah. Oh yes, of course.
He should have had P2, didn't he? And he got P4, 5.
Yeah, was it 5?
I think it must be. I think it was P5 because I think P5 because Vice got P4 by like half a tenth, I think, or something. Yeah, so
actually,
P5.
No, didn't Robbo get 5? So it may have even been 6.
May have been 6.
So, right, there we go then. So well done to Wessel on debut, or Friday night debut in a way, picking up pole position. Kamarov in P2, Axel 3, Shrek 4, Spreader in 5, Vice 6, Big D 7, Davis in 8, Robbo 9, and Spriggs 10. Who would you say has improved you most? Has impressed you the most there?
Actually, Spread.
Do you know what? Funny enough, I was going to say the same.
Spread's actually impressed me. I think he did the 100% race at PRF1 last Saturday. And in that Williams, he was very quick. He was quicker than I thought he was. I think Japan is quite a good track for him.
Yeah, it does seem to be. He's he's done a good he's done a good job there. Shrek as well, by the way, because for Shrek to try and compete in this championship to the end with Axel, he has to be right up there as the the sort of the fastest of the rest sort of thing. To be able to compete with Axel then in the races, but Shrek as well. But I think Spreader's impressed me, and Young Vice of course has followed up last week's.
Are you
qualifying with a 6th place? So
you got to come out with a Vice prediction tonight?
No, I'm just going to leave the young man to get on with his work tonight. Let him do his thing.
Yeah.
So
because obviously he did put he has gone to manual. I know you want to go for your coffee, so I'll say very quickly. Yeah. He has gone to manual, but he has also gone to suggested to help him out as of advice by Kamarov. So we'll see how he goes.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll keep an eye, and hopefully it all goes well. Let's hope they all get through sets of 1 and up and running properly without any incidents. We'll see. It's always difficult here for that to happen. Lynn Legend, Vice impressed me each and every race. So proud of the kidder.
Schmitty!
And Big D saying first time he's out qualified me. He's getting better quickly.
Lynn Legend is Schmidty, if you didn't know.
Oh, was it? No, I did. I think I did actually. I think he's told me that before, but I forget. You know. So yeah. All right then. So
Schmidty!
guys, we will just quickly, if we get ourselves a drink, we'll be back in a couple of minutes, ready for the race. So we'll see you in a moment. Grab yourself a drink, whatever it is, and we'll be back. Right, guys, back with you. And yes, I do always forget that it's you, Schmitty. Now it's doing it again. Ad break ends in 3 minutes. I've not got this set right, have I? Why is it doing 3-minute ad breaks?
I don't know.
I definitely need to sort that out.
I can't even tell you whether it's an advert or not because, like, again, the sub.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. What are you complaining for anyway?
Right. Sorry about that. I didn't hear what you just said. I had to take my headset off to take my top off because I got really hot. So I'm now topless speaking to you, Clem.
Oh.
I'm just even more hot. Right, okay. Listen to the Exorcist advert 4 times so far. Now that was just me taking the top off, mate.
Oh, we are going.
Actually, she saw me take my top off. That's why she spews. Yeah. Anyway, right.
What we got for tyres?
Off we go for the formation lap.
Oh,
this beautiful track. Have we got a bit of variation going on? No.
not as much as I thought.
Really. I'm a bit surprised at
that. That's why I'm surprised.
I'm probably more surprised that 4 people are on hards.
I'm surprised about the soft runner.
Yeah, the soft runner is definitely a big surprise. Not sure what the thinking is behind that, but yeah, it's hard to say. This track is really hard on tires, guys. So it's difficult to say. I would always prefer to start on medium so that you can switch to the hards on an early safety car.
I think it depends on the track. So, like, if I know it's a good 2-stop track, and then I can use 2 sets of softs to do it.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather start on 1 set, then move to the mediums, because then I can either extend the mediums longer if they can make it towards the end, or move to a another soft if there's a safety car. So
Yeah, yeah.
I think it depends, and I think this track isn't a 2-stop track for me.
Guys, you guys in chat, can you just confirm, was there an ad break then that was 3 minutes long?
I mean, you did have 20 people watching you, Hilly.
Yeah. It's only 16 now. So that's why they got fed up with a 3 minute advert.
They got fed up with the adverts, yeah.
If it was actually a 3 minute advert, it's that's wrong. That's not what it's supposed to be doing. I've got a feeling it might have defaulted to something without me knowing. I have had a couple of complaints recently about the adverts, but I just assumed it was people being sort of, you know, can't be bothered to wait for 30 seconds sort of thing. Greza doesn't know he's subs. Good boy, Greza. Good lad. Good. I don't know
Exactly.
good lad.
See. Do you know what this is telling everyone? Just sub. Fuse.
Sub.
If you'd have subbed, you wouldn't have had the 8 ads.
Fuse was special. He got 8 ads.
They were all the same one, all audible.
Right, here we go.
I
I wonder
think.
if we'll get the long pulls.
There we go.
Night.
3,
long
4,
pulls the other night.
5 red lights.
Away we
You're
go.
finally gone.
And oh, look at that Haas popping out further down. It's Axel seems to get off to a good start. Cammy's under a bit of pressure from Axel early doors. And let's get the names back up in case we can see anybody dropping down the order. But at the moment, I am touching. What does it say? Oh my god! I'm glad I didn't say it. Potts is gone, and it's taken Dre with him. It could have been individual incidents. I don't know, but they've both ended up off. Virtual safety car at the moment. The car's already disappeared, so I don't anticipate this turning into a fault. Yeah, not a great second debut or second trial for Potts there. But, with the actual incident, we don't know what happened, or I don't anyway, unless you called it on your side.
I never got it on my side, unfortunately. I just saw the aftermath.
Yeah. So, well, the VSC might be welcome for some drivers. The other thing about Japan...
Dark Mark was here, to be honest with you. He's down 18th, he's made up 1.
Yeah.
Dre's obviously the big loser. Yeah,
so
Dre's obviously the big
racing,
loser.
by the way.
Yeah.
Another thing to note about Japan, really hard on fuel. Really hard on fuel.
Yes.
So, if you've only gone a lap over or something like that, you probably ain't making the end of this race.
Well, Kamarov has gone for 53
laps.
kilos. Spread has gone for 57. And someone at the other end of the schedule, in a certain Alfa Romeo, has gone for 46 kilos.
Okay,
I won't tell you which Alfa Romeo, but there is an Alfa Romeo that will have to fuel save.
Okay.
I will put money on it. It will be fuel safe.
Yeah. Perhaps they're anticipating safety cars to come to their aid. Already had a VSC. So Wessel pulls a little bit of a gap going through the S's. Still within the second though, Cammy. A really good start to this race. Just that incident, but I was literally on the verge of saying there, Clem, as well. They've all gotten through okay.
Yeah.
No offense to Potts, but I'm kind of glad he did it just before rather than just after.
Misfits hasn't had the best of restarts. He's already on the... Well, he's already got Goomba on the back of him. He's kind of got a bit of a train behind. Don't know if he's got a bit of damage. Let's have a look. He has. He's got major front wing damage.
Has he?
Yeah, the app's telling me he's got major front wing damage.
Oh, can't actually see anything. So
you can definitely tell. The amount of time he's lost to Scott already. Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely tell he's struggling, but
with these on them hard tyres as well.
Damage, but not being able to see it is quite unusual. So, but presumably he's going to duck into the pits when he reaches. Guys behind probably won't be massively thankful. Yeah, into the pits he comes. Oh, let's hope he's done the option for the wing change. Just double check.
I hope he has. Yeah, no speed in the pits. That's good.
Yeah, and yes, he has.
So
It is
spread
annoying off.
spread
So,
is the
no.
buffer between Axel and Shrek.
Yep.
It's allowing Axel to get away a little. He's out with DRS now with spread already.
Yeah. So yeah, just literally just over a second off of Axel. But the RS not the big thing here that it is at other tracks. So it's yeah, definitely not a massive player in this track.
Well, for what, DRS?
Yeah, it's just not. It's not as important here as.
I would have to disagree with you. I would have to say
Really?
it is. Yeah, I would have to say it is because the minute you're in DRS on that straight, because obviously you don't have the top line speed because you need the downforce for the corners, you get caught so much easier, especially with how the game handling is.
Yeah.
I think it's so much more important to be in DRS, especially on this track.
Fair enough. Okay.
Vice has been done by Spriggs.
Yeah, he's just lost out to Spriggs. Is he going to be able to come back at him? He is going to get a better exit, I think. Pick up the slipstream, and doesn't look like Spriggs has got DRS.
No, Vice has on him.
Absolutely nothing.
He's not using the overtake though, so he isn't going to gain so much that he could go for an overtake.
Well, Vice might sort of be thinking to himself, well, do you know what? Spriggs ain't a bad driver to sort of be on the back of.
Nope. I'll get
left
Scott.
the session. It's alright, I'm on him now. I'm already on him. It's fine.
I've already done it.
I've done it.
Don't worry, I've already done it. Don't worry. It's my job. Oh, VSC!
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 VSC! Anybody know why? Dragoon? It is Dragoon. He's lost his front wing.
Where's he lost it? Oh,
not entirely sure. He's in the S's at the moment, but
might have been turn 1 with where the cars were.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised that hasn't brought out a safety car, you know. It's been really quick this last week or so. It's been pretty quick to bring out safety cars for Lost Wings. So, I don't know, maybe it depends where it's landed. Perhaps it's landed off track, I don't know. So, we are back running again. Let's go. See if we can actually find the battle, would be nice at this point.
Axel and Spread and Shrek are close. On the back of Kamarov as well.
Yeah.
Kamarov isn't going to have DRS here.
No, Vessel's 2.5 seconds up the road.
Yeah.
And Kamarov being followed by Axel.
Kamarov being sensible with his DRS. Being sensible with it. Him and Shrek as well. Axel and Spread are both using. They're both down below to 50. Kamarov upwards of 70. Shrek upwards of 80.
Got loads, yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of people being more sensible with the RS, I think, now. Or the VSC's just helping them build it back up.
You notice how we've sort of got 3 groups on track now? 3...
Yes.
For whatever reason.
Yes, we have.
Sort of, I'm not sure exactly.
I'm liking the look. I like the look of that middle group, though. It's very, very close.
So 2nd to 5th, and then 6th is Davis, and that goes down to Scott in P13. Goodness me. Mighty close. So they might negate each other a little bit here, as Vice was coming under a little bit of attack there from Atkins. He's not letting up. He smells blood. Maybe not blood. Maybe that's a bit too far. Probably not blood, but exhaust fumes.
I would probably smell a bit of blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Might just be depending what he's had for tea that night.
Might do. Yeah. He's had a Mexican spicy.
What have you had for tea tonight? We've not had that conversation. What have you had for tea?
I had Chinese. I got Chinese takeout.
Oh, lovely.
So I had
lovely.
Well, I'd say Chinese. I had chips and curry sauce, and
it's not Chinese.
Well, it's from a Chinese chip shop, and it's and I had salt and pepper spare ribs, and then I had a special chow mein, but I couldn't eat it, so I've kept that for tomorrow.
I believe Robbo's just got past his teammate Davis there.
He has, yep. Whether that was
bit of a switcheroo.
May have been.
Yeah.
Not exactly the same tyres. a real reason.
Maybe Robbo feels more comfortable with it, I don't know. Or Davis is the more defensive driver, so he could probably hold up the drivers behind him whilst also staying within that DRS. There's a few ways you could have a look at it, really, but
yeah, definitely.
I think Vessel's in a league of his own, really.
He's almost 5 seconds up the road from Kamarov now. That is some lead at this point. Obviously, Kamarov's having to worry more about what's behind him at this point rather than worrying about Vettel in front of him.
Yeah.
But they are actually just gapping Spreader now. Gap's now 1.3.
I'll have a look at his tyre wear.
Potentially going to leave spread open to Shrek here. Which would then put Shrek behind
Spreader's 28 wear on the fronts, 25 on the rears, compared to Axel, who's 23 on the fronts, 22 on the rears. So I don't know what it is, whether it's spread setups or something, but he's wearing out those tyres a lot more, and it's causing him to lose a bit more time. Especially on a track where I believe he's quite good at.
Yeah. I have to say, I'm amazed by Axel's tyre
Ooh,
wear.
Vice has dropped a few places. He's dropped a place there to Atkins. I think he almost lost it one to Fatal.
So, yeah, I have to admit, I found around here that the rears were wearing a lot faster than the fronts. So, much the same as spread.
His left tyres are wearing more quickly as well than rights, which is understandable with it being a figure 8.
Yeah, absolutely. So, sure, a yellow flag came out a moment ago, but it disappeared as quick as it came out. So, yeah.
I believe it was with Vice and Atkins. I think Vice may have gone off the track, which allowed Atkins in, and I thought Fatal was going to get in, but
yeah,
just managed to get back on in time.
Fatal is right on the back of him now. It's this DRS. It's just proper DRS trains going on at the moment. Oh, is Shrek going to have a chance here at Spreader? Really close. The 10th going into the chicane. And he's taking a better exit. Oh, but he has a little wobble coming out of the chicane. I think that's going to stop him having a chance down into turn 1 on this lap. Just have to catch back onto the gearbox again. No real opportunity at turn 2. It's either turn 1 or back out, I'm afraid. So, again, there was yellow flags. And now Fatal has gotten past Vice. It's down to turn 1. I went too far back and missed it. So, Black Mark and Goomba as well, next to each other on track, the two brothers. So, wonder, keeping on Spriggs, because I wouldn't be surprised, 7 laps into this race, I bet those mediums are already starting to feel the pinch a little bit. It's,
Would you like to be in a little bit of a secret?
Yeah, go on.
Spriggs is the one with low fuel.
Oh, okay. So he needs... Well, we think he needs a safety car, really.
Well, him and Shrek has actually burnt so much, he's actually caught him back up.
Okay.
They're at least 5 kilos less than anyone else, and which roughly to me is about 2.5 laps.
Yeah.
So they're about 2.5 laps less fuel than another one.
Okay, fair enough.
So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, and Axel got close, but coming out of the chicane, I don't know if it's the dirty air of the car ahead, but every time somebody... Oh, here's Shrek on Spreader. And up the inside, as it done way before they reached the first turn. Nicely done from Shrek. And so he is now the car behind his teammate rival, as we've got yellow flags.
Did Fatal let him go there, or Vice?
Vice
He was
got
down
through
the main straight.
I think the yellow flag was back at the chicane.
Was it? It was showing at the main straight down towards turn 1 for me.
Yeah, it lights up the chicane as well. It lit up that whole section. It? Yeah.
Right, okay.
I mean, maybe not. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I can't say for sure. But, there we go. Actually, no, I think it was Scott. I think it was Scott, because he's suddenly 6 seconds off of Fatal and only 3 seconds in front of Dark Mark. whereas it was closer to 5 seconds. So I think it may have been Scott maybe having a little moment coming out the chicane or something like that, or onto the straight. So I can't say that for definite.
He is losing a bit of time here. That Mark is slowly climbing his way up. He's up to 14th now on the hard tyres.
Yep. So he should have his time later in the race, and there's always the chance you stay out and go long on the hard tyres, and maybe even switch to softs later in the race, that you may catch a safety car by staying out long. Gain all those places through strategy. Right then, where are we at the moment then? Stick with Axel, I think, for the moment. Really, really tight between seeing him and Kamarov, which it has been every week, to be honest.
Yeah, he's been a brilliant battle, and we're only halfway through.
We are.
We're only halfway through the season, yeah.
Yeah. Seems like it's been a long season, it feels like, I must admit. But
I know.
There we go. I think it's mainly felt like a long season because of all the problems with the game. That's what's made it feel long. The races have been great in general, but all the little problems.
Just the thing,
yeah?
Vessel has just gone into negative fuel. He is currently losing too much. His yellow light has been coming on every night. In fact, his yellow light is there now. Okay. He's now into the negatives.
There you go, guys, just in case you weren't too sure about the yellow light. If you look down just to the left-hand side of the gear, where it says 8, the yellow light keeps coming on, and it goes off, and it comes on.
That's him fluctuating between positive and negative. If it's solid yellow, he's in the negative. So he will have to start fuel saving soon.
Yeah, definitely. And that is not easy around here. In fact, I'd say it's
effectively impossible. It's effectively impossible. You're near enough full. You're near enough full throttle with a few lifts through sector 1. Again, same through the Degners. I think the only time you really go down to second or third gear is the chicane or the hairpin.
Yeah.
And even then you're not really gaining much by it, because you're straight back on the throttle for spoon, downshifting twice for spoon, and then you're back on the throttle again, shifting all the way up to 130R, which is a high-speed corner down into a chicane, and they're the only places where you can gain any fuel, and it's not going to be a lot.
No, absolutely. Sorry, just while you were saying that, Spreader has gone back ahead of Shrek into turn 1.
And Big D has come into the pits on the hard tyres, going medium hards. Now, the two strategies I think we saw in WAO, because it was dry for us, and it was a wet quali, so we had the tyres available.
Yes.
I stretched out a medium soft. I think it was with the help of a VSC, but I stretched out a medium soft, and they felt nice. I think you went medium hard or hard medium. I don't know which one you went.
I believe I went
you started on the
medium
hards.
and I had to go really long on the mediums, I think.
Yes, you did.
But yeah, but they felt fine. That was
Dragoon!
Dragoon
That's
is
a safety
out,
car.
and that is
and
a safety
Vessel's
car.
just missed the pits. He's literally just gone past the pit entry.
And the safety car is out ahead of him, so he is going to pick up the safety car.
Yeah.
This is a nightmare for Vessel, as everybody behind is going to pit.
Nightmare. Well, Big D hasn't really lost out too much. He's going to lose out a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to lose out a bit. He would have gained a little bit back by having the fresh tyres for the... Well, in all fairness, it's not even one lap, is it? He's not even completed his out lap, so...
Not even a lap.
He is definitely going to lose. I thought he'd done a lap on those tyres, but... there we have it. It's not a particularly long pit stop here, is it? So, I think it's about 20 seconds-ish. So
I think Spriggs has made the right call there. I think if there's no other safety car, he's going to the end on those.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
13, 14 laps, perfect. As Vessel tries to go round the outside of the safety car on the Degners.
Yeah.
Don't think you can do that, mate.
I can't remember exactly how many I did the other day, but I did more than 14 laps. So
you know what? I
can't remember where when the safety car came out. Although didn't we have a late safety? I can't remember. Did we then have a late?
I don't know.
Car?
I'm gonna be a little bit nosy, and I'm gonna go and have a look at my old stream because unfortunately, Ozers wasn't there that race, and I really enjoyed that race.
You're right. He wasn't. That's right. It wasn't streamed. So
Let me go and have a quick look, see if I've still got it. China, WAO, Japan.
right.
So that I streamed.
Well, look at this. Kamarov is on the back of Vessel. The irony being that the gap that Wessel had built himself is now his undoing. it's what meant he was so close to the pit lane when it flashed up.
Yeah.
So he's now going to drop down.
Right. It is lap 16 when I pit off my mediums, and my mediums were at 62% wear.
Right. Well, that's quite far into the race then, isn't it? So
yeah.
Well, that's the same amount of laps actually that Sprix is going to have to do. So in that case, look at this. Vettel is going to come out behind the whole group. Is he going to be able to keep that place off the Williams, or is the Williams going to be allowed to keep it? I think that's close. I think there's still a solid white line, so I don't think Scott's going to be told to give that up. I think he should keep that. I don't think his tilde car is after the white line, is it? The actual
in
solid
fact,
white
Hilly,
line.
In fact, you went hard soft and you pit on lap 20.
Oh, did I? Oh, so I took the hards loads then. Right.
You took the hards to lap 20 and you pit on lap 20 for the softs. Brand new softs.
Yeah. Fair enough.
So 16 laps were my mediums, 20 laps were your hards. And
yeah. But that tells us what we need to know, isn't it? That tells us that Spriggs can definitely get to the end. So no issues there. Well, not just Spriggs, Stray and Dartmark as well, and Misfit.
Yeah. Oh, there's a bit of information there, Hilly.
Oh.
Have a look at your chat.
Oh, it's Whale. Heard his name, thought I'd say hi. Oh, can't wait to race on Thursdays in a few weeks as well. Well,
Thursdays.
Yeah, the man has a new job.
This is new.
Yeah, he's got a new job, so you know he had the choice of either come and race with us on Thursdays or go and see the girlfriend, and he chose us. So, you know.
Wow, another person to beat.
Don't tell her that. Don't tell her that. Oh, and what? Well, no, you'll be fine. Don't worry. You will be fine. Second half of the season, we're doing a little title charge. Well, whose teammate are you going to be? Not mine. Mine's Corey.
Is it going to be one of the Mercedes? Cookie, Coxie? No, Cookie and Marky? I think Cookie's not turning up in about 6 weeks.
Yeah, you know, he injured himself. He'd hurt himself. So.
No, fucking hell. Bloody hell.
Yeah, we are. I think we are expecting him back. I think he was, 3 weeks.
Oh, that's good then.
Couldn't do it for, so.
Right, it's going to be very interesting, this comeback from Vessel, because he does have the pace. We've seen the pace. Can he do it overtaking the drivers?
Well, this is it. On equal tyres around a tight track, where the drivers have been sticking in DRS trains as well. It's not going to be easy for him, even with the pace that he's got. It's not going to be easy to work his way through.
No, definitely not. Well, I look forward to racing you and watching you fly by as you beat me, as another quick person joins the Thursdays.
He won't. What do you mean? This is Whale. Are you getting confused with Ozers?
No.
Wells. Well, he's a whale.
To be honest, I thought James was the quickest of the three.
No. You're in the old days, mate. Whale used to be the quickest on 22, but since 23 came out, it's all changed. Ozers is the fastest now, and Fails. James is. Well, James was doing really well, and then he changed to wheel. Or not changed to wheel. He got a new wheel. It dropped him back.
Yeah, but didn't he get P3 yesterday?
I can't remember. Yes, he did. Yeah.
James, I'm sure you got P3 yesterday.
Yeah, he did.
Are you hearing? Are you
It was,
hearing it from Hill? I've just said. Yeah, I've just said James was the fastest of the three. And you just said no, he's not.
No, no. At least Ozers is. Ozers doesn't race on Thursdays, otherwise James would have been P4.
Ah, right, okay. Well, Ozers win the race over Danny.
No, he wouldn't have won the race over Danny, but he would have been ahead of James.
Oh, no.
So, yeah. Hunty
Oh,
is
right,
here.
okay,
Hello,
fair enough.
Hunty. And up the master spread.
Hunty.
A lot of people have been saying that to me recently. Up the master spread. But,
Honestly, don't give him another big head. He barely gets his fucking helmet on as it is.
Right, we're back racing.
So, restart by Vessel. He's already on Scott's rear tyres.
Yeah, let's.
Is he going to have a look and try and send a
they?
move? He backs out.
Yeah, thank goodness. Wouldn't be massively surprised if he was driving on tilt a little bit to the end of this race. He's bound to be a little bit annoyed. So, those are the brakes, unfortunately. That's what it's all about.
Now this is a top 5 that I'm used to at the minute. Albeit in a separate order, but I'm used to this top 5.
Yeah. Kamarov, Axel, Spreader, Shrek, and
Shrek.
Spriggs.
Mr.
P2.
P2.
At the moment, Spriggs has a tyre advantage. Although I don't, if memory serves me right, I don't think the advantage was, I don't think there was a big difference between the mediums and hards pace-wise.
No, there wasn't. So. Vessel is going for another move on Scott as going into Spoon, and he does get it done. Scott does have to move out of the way quite a bit as he was coming through there, as he's going through the first left-hander, and he's already attacking Fatal. He's already burnt up 43% of his ERS.
Oh, Davis getting ahead of Vice.
Oh, Vice has had to go off the track there. As Vessel gone the inside, Fatal's kept it very nice defensively from Fatal there.
Has defended strongly. Allowed him the room to the outside, but he's going to
squeezing him on the inside.
Yeah, clearly got a.
He's done very well. Definitely not.
He wants to fight in, doesn't he? But I think the straight line speed's too hard, too heavy from Vessel. No, he has used a lot of overtake. He's down to 40% already.
Right, young Vice. See if he can defend as well as Fatal did, going into the Dunlop curve, down towards the Degner 1, where Vice is taking quite a narrow line through there, manages to clip the inside curve, going through to the second one, doesn't touch the curb at all, doesn't want to get on the outside because he will bottom out.
And the inside of the hairpin.
Doesn't want to think about it. Doesn't want to think about it, managed to keep him behind. He's gonna get that inside again, same move he's just done on Scott the lap before, but I think Vice is staying ahead.
He is.
Yeah,
he's got about
25%
battery advantage as well, Vice.
Yeah, he's holding him up. Right, slipstream here with the overtake should be an easy move. Vice goes to the right hand side. You don't want that inside because the way that Cody's have done the track on this game, the inside has a lot more bumps in it, so you end up losing that top speed that you really want from the outside side.
Right, yeah, I see. So, DRS is re-enabled. So Vessel gets past, but he's down to 17% battery now. Which, I've no doubt you can get the moves done without the battery if he can sort of single out the drivers, but doing that when they've got DRS as well is going to be really, really difficult.
Yeah, no offense to Vice and Fatal. I think the drivers ahead will give him as much a good challenge as the rest of them.
Yeah.
Obviously, Vice a bit more inexperienced than the likes of Davis and Big D, but they're both very good, strong drivers. Vessel
wide. Degner 2.
See, that experience from obviously Davis there, knowing to put the car in the right place, is just forcing Vessel off here, just messing him up.
Yeah, Davis doing absolutely nothing wrong. He's just putting the car in the right place, as you say. And Vessel has to think twice as Fatal gets past Vice for P11.
In the hairpin as well, yeah.
Nicely done.
I don't. I think because he's used too much battery, I can't see a top 3 at the minute. I really can't.
No, I can't.
With the
As you say,
with the pace of the guys ahead.
Exactly. Every time he gets past someone, the next driver's that little bit harder again, and you know, I've got to be honest. I think you're right. I can't see a top 3 on this occasion. Spriggs is going to the inside of Shrek, going to turn 1, but's backed out. Wasn't really alongside. He had his nose alongside the rear wheel, but not in a flat out corner like that. That would have been dangerous. So opted to back out of it.
And we have a change of leader as well. Vessel's dropped it.
Oh, where is he?
Got on the curb there. There's a very shit re-entry though. Just reversing straight back onto the track.
Yeah, but yeah, I
I
It always
understand.
confuses me because obviously he's ghosted. So if you're gonna have ghosted on, you've got to expect people just to get back on track, aren't you?
Yeah.
You know.
Still courteous though, isn't it?
It's still, yeah,
a car in front of you, it's still going to affect you. I mean, obviously with the ghosting and stuff, and say if you come up to a lapped car, yes, you can go through them, but you're still going to get that dirty air from the car.
So far, every single time that I have managed to say to myself, the car is going to ghost, and I've just gone flat out through them, they didn't ghost. Every single time I have managed to do it without braking, and actually thought they were ghosting's on, they haven't ghosted, and I've crashed and retired. So when I say every single time, it's only been twice, but still, it is twice. But I usually just like smack the brakes and let the guy behind him. They think I brake checked him when I was like, no, I braked because he crashed.
Yeah. Oh,
he was ghosted. Well, I didn't know that.
Oh dear.
So Atkins up the inside of Robbo for P6 at turn 1. Nicely done. We might have a battle here further down actually. I think Dre is getting onto the back of Dark Mark. Really, really close. Number 2, Wetzel. I have no idea what that says.
It's tell Kyle that he's a potato or something. But I can gist.
Okay, Kyle, you're a potato. I'm assuming that that's Wessel's actual name is Kyle.
I don't know. It might be Vessel texting himself.
Might be.
As Vessel goes for the inside of Goomba, the first of Spoon is Goomba's still there on his outside. Hasn't really got the battery to make the overtake as Goomba just flies right by.
Does indeed. And yeah, Sunsea, yeah, it's really close racing, isn't it? I must admit, this is probably closer this week than we have had in previous weeks, but...
Oh, and he's just nudged the back of Goomba.
Yeah.
Yeah, outbroke himself there.
And into the pits. It's going to be a retirement, I feel.
Yeah, it's going to be a retirement.
As Dre is round as well. He's on the pit entry.
Or is it just a wing change or a tyre change? We'll see.
Hopefully
no, it is a wing change. Oh no, it's just tyres.
Change. Perhaps
don't like the hards.
Well, perhaps they were overheating because he'd been off a couple of times. So, but not a retirement. I like to see that. Well done, Vessel. You're going to carry on. I like to see that.
Yeah.
And same for Dre as well. He's gone to the soft start, but he's going to continue on. It's good to see. Theo picks up 3 seconds. Only 1 or 2 drivers tonight to have penalties, which is pretty awesome.
I can't... there's not many places where you will get the penalties, though, at this kind of track. Because of, obviously, the gravel traps that are mainly there, and with the actual corners themselves, it's a bit hard to go off.
Yeah. I swear it was quite easy last year.
Oh, it's 100% it was easy last game.
I think I got a feeling the Degmos were really easy to pick up a warning on.
I think it was the exit. I think it's the exit of Degma 2. Whereas you could literally extend that corner all the time now with the new handling model or whatever kind of handling model this is at the minute. with the curbs,
Yeah.
you just bottom out, so you end up losing it.
Sorry, Axel just ran a little bit wide, sort of on the sort of exit of one going into two. Thought for a
Did
moment that
Spread
Cammy
lose
was
out
gonna
to
turn
Shrek
it
as
through.
well?
Oh, he has done, yeah.
But I believe Shrek lost
sure
out to
it-
Spread there as well.
Spread lost out to Shrek. I think so.
Yeah, I think so. I thought Spread had got past Shrek. Yeah, or at least they went side by side, so their names switched.
Yeah. I thought he had, yeah.
Thought it.
So visibly looks to be getting closer, Shrek, as well. He actually looks like he's getting he is getting closer, like he's within the 1 second.
He is. Yeah.
And he's not
I
using his
definitely
energy.
think.
I'm on board with him.
No,
he's not using his energy to do that. So
No, I definitely think he got past Spread there, which is obviously quite good for him because now he can try to get on the back of these two.
right, look.
Like you said, I think he is. He's definitely more of a racer than he is a quali driver.
Yeah.
He's definitely up for the race.
Yeah, he's up for hunting these boys down at the moment. He's looking good on these hard tyres. So just going to nip down because Robbo was literally a tenth off the back of Atkins there, and they've both got a decent exit out to chicane. I think he's going to be close enough here. Although nothing seems to be happening. We don't seem to be getting any closer even with DRS. So no.
Ooh. Spriggs has done what he's needed to, and he's got past Spread. He needs to take advantage of those tyres for the next 5 laps.
Yeah, I don't know. I would have thought the hards are better by now, I would have thought. Mind you,
I'm not
Spread
too
struggles
sure.
on his tyres, doesn't he? So perhaps not for Spreader.
Oh, Scott, I'll get him.
Oh, didn't you see that come up? His Wessel sets fastest lap.
I got him. 29.1. Yeah, not sure whether that'll be beaten.
No, look, they've sort of moulded back into a DRS train now. This top group, top 5. Atkins doing really, really well in P6 at the moment. Got Robbo behind him. And Gumbo gets ahead of Scott. Not looking good for the predictions. Well, I mean, it is for me.
No.
Not for the rest of you, isn't.
No, it's not. I chose the wrong brother. I should have gone Atkins. Damn the brothers.
Robbo then. Right. Oh! Right on the back of Atkins surely this time. Sure. It just looks... You can visibly see how difficult it is to follow out of the chicane on the back of another car.
It is.
Turns the energy on, he's got DRS open, and he still can't get alongside.
He hasn't even used his energy.
He must be thinking, what have I got to do? Because I don't think... I don't see how he couldn't be any closer going into that chicane.
As Vice and Fatal are having a brilliant battle here. Trading back and forth all the time. It's a shame Vice does have that 3 seconds, but Fatal and Darkmark, both the biggest gainers so far with 6 and 7 places each.
Yeah.
Doing really
Fatal,
well.
Fatal just ran a little bit wide for Degna 1. He's gone a little bit wide at Degna 2 as well, but he's okay. He's just giving Vice a little bit of breathing space. And
Oh, Vessel's gone. Got on the outside curb at Dunlop.
he's been trying to put in quali laps, hasn't he? So,
Yeah,
yeah, just gone at Dunlop.
that's the left before the Degners. Just in case you didn't know.
I know. Oh, how dare you?
You literally said I know 130R and that's it.
To be fair, I did know because you said it earlier on and I looked down at the track to see what corner it was. So, you know, I was using my brain.
Okay. Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
No worries.
Ooh. Having a look, but just again, can't get close enough.
Now, Shrek and Spriggs, again, literally just waiting for that one opportunity to just slip it through.
This is the problem, isn't it? They've caught up. But, well, the great Murray Walker used to say, catching is one thing, overtaking is quite another. And I think you're going to see that
Very
here,
true.
It's
Very true.
I just can't see a way past for either of them. I don't know how they're going to get past.
No. It is literally going to have to be... It's going to have to take a mistake, or one of them's going to have to make that move, go side by side, and maybe one or two of the cars behind are going to benefit. The thing is, do you go now? Or do you go last lap? Or when do you do it? If you can do it.
Well, this is it. Going by that last lap, I thought Cammy was going to be close enough to have a go at Axel, so I'm thinking maybe he's holding off.
See, now I'm thinking Shrek. Now I'm thinking Shrek's close enough. They're close, but the fucking 3/10 splits them all.
Look, it's just so difficult. Cammy's close enough this time. If he wants to get past, he should be getting past here, but he's not even picking up the slipstream. I think that tells us everything we want to know.
But look how much overtake he's got.
Yeah, he's playing the long game. He's going to try and make the move at the end of lap 26, going on to 27. That is his plan. He may even go for it at the end of this lap, actually, Clem, because
Vettel's lost out to Dartmark down the straight, going in towards turn 1. So that few mistakes in the Degners has cost him another place there, but
yeah,
he's still good going from Fatal.
Oh, it's Theo.
He's done really well.
Seconds, speeding into the pit lane. Is he going to switch to softs, have a little go at the fastest lap, maybe?
I would.
Change as well.
Oh! Who's the AlphaTauri? Goomba.
Tauri, yeah, it's not Shrek, so... Oh, hang on, no, it wouldn't be Shrek, he's an Alpine.
That's Alpine.
It is...
Shrek's an Alpine, you alright?
Yeah, I'm alright, yeah. Goomba looks like he's alright as well, and he lets Wessel through.
Wessel through.
Well, then Wessel lets him through. It was under yellow flags, wasn't it? So he's
now he just caught him. Oh, they've got the back of him.
That was all a bit messed up, that, but there we go. Anyway, back to the front, because Cammy might have a go this lap, because he's got so much battery, he could potentially... Personally, I would go for it here. He's turned his battery on. He's too far back. That's clever from Shrek.
Don't think so.
Just put his car into the middle of the track there, Shrek, didn't he? Just literally put his car right in the middle of the track and said, which way you want to go, because it's going to have to be a bit of a dive, and whichever way you go is going to be basically impossible. So,
if Atkins can hold off these two Red Bulls, he's my driver of the day.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Because that is some good going.
Yeah.
That is some good going. To be the P6, only 3 seconds off spread. I know it's seconds, but it's still some good going. Them two Red Bull drivers are great attacking and defensive drivers. Where's Wessel going?
Oh, we got yellows.
This Vessel.
This Vessel, is it? Okay, I'll into it.
Just.
It's, right, guys, is he going to be able to do this? But look, Axel's got plenty enough energy. He's got 43%. It's not as if he's flashing or anything. So maybe Cammy's been a little bit too careful with his. Perhaps he needed to use a bit of his in previous laps to make Axel use his. It's really close.
I think Cammy's got to burn the minute he gets out of that chicane.
He's got him. Surely he's got him.
He's got to.
Yeah, he's got him.
It has to be now. Yeah.
Axel can't defend this. So
no, nothing there.
We'll have to see if there's anything he can do at the back straight.
And he even went to the inside to make sure he got that ideal racing line through there.
Yeah.
And I don't think there's even anything Shrek could have done to attack Axel either, because he's just too far behind. I think the exit that Kamarov had there was just brilliant.
Yeah, I agree. Yellow flags. Looks to be Wessel.
No,
is it Theo actually?
It's Theo.
So I think he was going for fastest lap actually, so he's dropped it on his fastest lap attempt. But we should get another go. So I think this is settled. Unless Axel can really pick up a massive toe up the back straight. But well, no, it won't matter because Cammy's got 55% ERS, so she's just going to drain all the way up here, isn't he? So, yeah. So the only thing that can award Axel the win here is if Cammy makes some sort of mistake. It's clever from Cammy what he's done, really.
Yeah,
Theo.
very impressive. Oh, Theo!
Why did
Theo!
you do that? It's literally the last lap. So Cammy across the line takes the win in Suzuka, Japan. Axel P2, Shrek P3, Spriggs in 4, Spreader 5. Atkins does hold off the Red Bulls, and I'm happy to declare him the driver of the day if you're happy with that, Glenn.
Yeah, I am. That's some great defensive work there.
The Red Bulls come across 7 and 8. Robbo followed by Davis, Big D in P9, Dartmark 10. Vice in P11, Fatal Defiance in P12. A very good race. Had a very good battle between Vice and Fatal throughout that race, so that was good to see.
I'd probably say honourable mention to Dartmark. Started P19. Obviously, he would have been P20 if it wasn't for Dragoon's DSQ, and got himself into the metaphorical official F1 points. I know we've run down points down to 15th, but the top 10 is ideal, isn't it? You like to get in the top 10. I think that's where you really want to go.
Definitely,
but
definitely.
I can't look past Atkins. I am wearing a Williams shirt to celebrate my Williams team, so
the game awards at start mark, but yeah, I think the comms one definitely goes to Atkins. And
he got, just with Theo, he got really severe rear wing damage. I just looked at the app now.
Oh, okay, right.
I can understand it. Last lap, bit annoying, but yeah, I can understand it.
Yeah, of course. There we go then. So I've forgotten where I got down to now. Vice P11, Fatal 12, Scott 13, Misfits 14 on his full debut. Wessel on his Friday night debut, P15 and fastest lap. Really unlucky at the safety car timing, let's be honest. I think that's probably cost him a victory here today. Goomba P16, Dre 17, Theo does classify as P18, Dragoon 19 and Potts 20. But both DNFs, of course.
Does Shrek have
scroll through the incidents.
Do you have? Can Shrek I can't remember. It's been a while since he's been in. Does he do interviews? Does he have an Xbox account?
Does.
Right.
He's got the app one. So.
Right, that's good then.
What have I done?
I was just gonna offer. I didn't, because obviously I knew he was at Xbox, so I didn't know if you wanted to get the driver of the day and just as a third person. But if Shrek's in, then that's great.
Yeah, we can. Or is it Axel that does that and not Shrek? Oh, I can't remember now.
It's Axel has the second. Axel has the,
hasn't he?
Yeah, account. Yeah.
Right, so maybe Shrek doesn't then.
I can't remember whether Shrek does.
I don't think Shrek does.
No, I don't think so. All right, then should we get Atkins?
You alright if I get Atkins in? Yeah.
So Cammy, there is Axel, and hello. So you just include your audio, guys, and we're going to get Atkins as well because Atkins has been given driver of the day, so we're going to bring him in. It's just to take the place of the third driver, Shrek, because we can't speak to him. So here we go. Right, Atkins.
Hello.
Hello. Just include your audio, Burke. Let's hit the box for
me. All done, mate.
Excellent. Right, so we have brought you in because third place driver Shrek can't do interviews because he doesn't have, he just can't do them. So we brought you in because you're our driver of the day. So congratulations on that. Tell us about your race, mate. It was really tight out there for everyone. So yeah, give us a.
Yeah, qualifying. Kind of feel like I probably should have made it in the Q3, but missed out. I think I started 12th. On the first stint, I sort of struggled to really overtake anyone, and then the safety car come out, gained a bit of an advantage there because Robert and Davis had to double stack, so made a place up there. other than that, like in terms of overtaking, it's pretty quiet. But Robbo gave me a bit of hard time towards the end because I was just having to burn ERS to stay ahead. But the rears were slowly giving up on me. But yeah, managed to keep it together just, and yeah, didn't expect a sixth, but I'll take that.
Yeah, so obviously a really good result. Moved up plenty of places in the race, and you touched on Robbo at the end there. So he was certainly doing a good job pressing you, and but that's probably what got you the driver of the day in the end was your defensive work. So yeah, I just a really good race. Anything you wanted to add, Clem, or ask?
No, it's just obviously Davis and Robbo. Obviously, they're great defensive and great attacking drivers. Just obviously your defense, especially on Robbo in particular, on that last stint, it was just that impressive. Even Big D's made a comment that you didn't put a foot wrong there. Just wanted to just commend you on your actual etiquette with driving. Just absolutely top notch, and what we want to see from everyone in Fangio.
Thank you very much.
That's it. So okay, well there you go. Axel, we'll come to you. He's done it again, right at the death, right at the death.
Yep.
Yeah, what do you want to say to him? What do you want to say to Kamarov right now? What words have you got for Sergeant Kamarov?
I don't know, to be honest. It was
Oh, I
just
know.
I had a few. I thought I had a few chances to just get away from him, but he just came back so fast again.
He did it again.
And I thought,
he saved all his ERS again, Axel.
yeah,
He did it.
I thought me and him would try to like gap everyone else. It was so close, so much, but he just didn't use on the straight, so they all caught up again. So
Yeah.
we were just 4 people in the end there, so I was a little nervous.
Well, what I can actually tell you is Shrek caught up. He didn't use his energy to catch him up, so he was genuinely really fast towards the end of the race. And he was just so fast on the straights. But
Yeah, he always runs really low down for us.
yeah, so he did really well to catch back up. But as was the case throughout the race, really, we were seeing a lot of DRS drains throughout the field. And once you're in one, there's just you can't do anything. You know, you're stuck.
Yeah.
So, yeah, obviously, there.
Did you
was
enjoy
some-
the race?
Yeah, that's a good question. Good question, Glenn. That was.
Did you say?
Did you enjoy the race?
Yeah, very much. It was so. The track is so nice. Well, me and Cameron got very lucky with the safety car. Not gonna lie. I mean, that vessel guy was way quicker than us, but he was very unlucky.
He was very unlucky. Yeah, very unlucky with the time in the safety car. Yeah, but all round, very good race, man. And yeah, you touched on the track there. I have to say, it is one of the tracks that is so much nicer to drive this season on this year's game. So, absolute pleasure. One of my favourites, I think, on this year's game. So, there we go. Cammy, congratulations on the race win. You bided your time, mate. I'm not sure there's much else to say. You did just sort of bide your time and took the opportunity when it arose.
Yeah, I don't really enjoy racing like that. It's what you got to do on this game, though, to actually do it. I thought in the first stint, I don't think Axel was pushing too much, so I thought, maybe it's better to be ahead, and the DRS isn't that powerful down the main straight. But once we got onto the hards, and he got past me, it was quite clear that there's nothing you can do. Because I use my ERS down that straight, and you're going to get past. So
Yeah.
I saw the pace of Shrek as well on the mediums. So I knew when he overtook spread, there was no point using my ERS to try and run away, because it wasn't going to happen, and I could keep with Axel just about without using too much ERS. I still had to use a little bit. I couldn't use nothing to stay behind him, but it was then just made sure I got as close as possible on the penultimate lap, and got him into turn one. But it's a bit boring to watch and to drive as well, because you're just waiting behind. You can't actually have good fun battling. But there we go.
Yeah, it's not what it's supposed to be about, is it? But it's the way the game's been made, and it needs an overhaul in that sort of sense. But yeah, it looked to me like you were looking to try and make the move on the penultimate lap.
Sure,
Shrek was very close to me. I didn't want him to get me. I was very conscious
Yeah.
of him like
have to
using his
say
DRS
that-
and getting past me.
Yeah, Axel was clever at the same time, and he's just sort of stuck his car in the middle of the track, and sort of, it's
Yeah.
almost like saying, "Well, if you want to have a go, you carry on, but you may well end off the track if you try this." So,
Yeah, I mean, staying behind for like 7 laps, however long it was, and then overtaking on the penultimate lap probably wouldn't be the best idea. So I wouldn't have gone
No.
for it.
well,
anyway.
I thought you were going to go for it because you had 100% ERS, so I thought you could have easily used, defended an extra lap with that amount of ERS, but
I could have. It's just a bit of a risk to do that.
yeah, absolutely. But you got there in the end, so well done. Clem, anything?
Hello,
Hello.
still here.
Yeah. Do you want to ask Kamarov anything, or say anything, or do anything?
No,
Kamarov?
I mean, we just speak to him every week, same things. It's getting quite boring, isn't it? Asking the same questions.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
Do you know what I miss? Do you know what I miss? I miss Spreader. Do you remember him?
Yeah, well, spread what? When was the last time you spoke to him? Well, last race actually.
Last week,
Yeah.
Was it?
Vice. I want Vice
Oh.
back in.
The last time
Yeah.
you spoke to Axel was Hungary. So
Exactly.
Was it?
yeah, it's been.
Oh,
yeah,
was
he hasn't
it?
been on he hasn't been on the podium since. It's been a long ass time.
It has.
Yep.
I didn't realise that. I have to admit. It feels
Do you know
like
why
you've been on
it's-
the podium every week.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, it was quite nice you being at the front. I mean, I know we had it last week, but you had your 10-second time penalty. But
Here we
because
go.
like well, yeah, no, but no. What I'm saying is like other
Don't
races
throw
you
your
had,
trophies
like,
at each other,
bad
boys,
luck and whatever.
please.
Just keep digging.
and you haven't been at the front, and it's been a bit
just keep
I
digging,
dare
can
to
we?
say boring, but
Do you want a bigger
yeah,
shovel,
it
mate?
was good fun.
Yeah, just keep digging that hole, mate.
I am congratulating him on having some consistency for the first time in 5 races. So
The
thank you.
fact that you know he's
Thank
not
you.
been here since Hungary means that you need to fuck off
He's in
and
your
not
head,
be
mate.
in this
He's in
one.
your
I
head.
was I was just
I need to
looking
get
at
my
the
shit
standings,
together.
but okay.
Ah, right, okay.
Axel,
Yeah,
Well,
that's
when are
just
you gonna
alright,
fix your
Kenny.
race starts? I almost got you again.
Of the race start, yeah, my
Here we
race starts
go.
are terrible
Here
at the
we go.
minute.
They are absolutely atrocious. Even I'd have got you on that one. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, there you are. That was Japan. What a race! Fantastic race. I have to say a massive well done to all Fangio tonight because there
Yeah,
was some superb
brilliant.
battling out there. There was a really good battle between Vice and Fatal at one point.
Yeah, it did split into those 3 groups that we saw right at the
Yeah.
beginning, but it closed up fairly quickly. Even with the safety car, it still clipped fairly close. Besides, obviously, the 2 or 3 that were at the back anyway.
Yeah,
It was so close from first all the way down to 14th, 15th.
yeah.
I don't think there's many other places at the minute that can say they can do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. And that's just reminded me of something actually. So that sorry, excuse me. That young man at the front, what was it, Wessel?
Yeah.
He was already in negative fuel when that safety car came out. So without this, the irony that the safety cars messed him up, but he also needed it. He needed one as well. So it's a sort of a funny situation, but. There we go. Definitely want to say a massive thank you to everybody that's watched along tonight. There's been pretty much sort of nearly 20 viewers all the way through, so thank you very much to all of you that have listened to me and Clem sort of natter on for 2 hours. Thank you to all of you. And I hope you liked our discussion about dinner as well, so I hope that's given you a few
Yes.
inspirations.
Yes.
There we go. I think it was called the Great British... What was it? The Great British Clement?
Great British
on one
Mate.
stage or something like that?
It was.
Cuck off. I think it was the Great British Cuck off.
Yes, I need to tell you. I need to explain to you what a cook
Yeah,
is
don't-
at the end.
Oh,
So, yeah.
hang on. I best
Oh,
hurry up.
God.
I've just realised we've got a team meeting.
Jesus Christ!
Right, okay.
Good job
We
you
have
didn't explain that on stream.
we have actually got an admin team meeting now, so I'm going to wrap this up, guys.
Oh.
So,
Actually, Baku. Your 3's views on Baku? Next
I
track.
don't want to race. I hate it.
Hit and miss.
it's a great track.
I've got great pace, but I need to sort out my consistency before next week.
Well,
So
I might
no
race
one
then.
looking
I'll-
forward to it. Wow.
I'll let you do. I was going to say Cloms then. I'll let you do Cloms next week, Clem, because I'll just race and win Baku because I love Baku.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Bruh.
I look forward to that. Oh, don't do that. You'll wind him up.
I
Don't
loved it
do
the
that.
last
That's
game,
what it
but
was
this
for,
game
'cause he
it's
said
That
he'd
is
win.
literally a penalty. If you just said bruh on Hilly stream, that is a penalty
He did.
for next
He
week.
did.
I'm
Well,
telling
you're
you.
not
He
a steward,
did.
so unlucky.
I'm not what?
A steward.
No, but I'm a consultant admin, camera off.
Well, so am I.
So I will
Fuck you.
consult the stewards. Okay. Um, in a way, I'm getting sidetracked again. It's really easy. I always get sidetracked.
You need to fuck off.
Right,
That's what we need to do.
cluck off.
Oh, God.
Right, guys.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, guys, good night. God bless. Thank you so much to all of you that have watched. Thank you so much. I will look at the adverts. I didn't know it had done that, so it's obviously done some sort of default thing. So I will look at that. Schmitty, thank you for bringing that to my attention, all of you. Anyway, I'll see you on Sunday night for HRF1 at 8 p.m. And don't forget, tomorrow night we've got the pre-season race of the new FPR. No, that's not right. What is it? Someone?
FPR1.
FPR.
Oh, it is FPR. I got it
FPR1.
right. Oh,
Yes, it
I
is.
totally thought I got that wrong. Well, there we go. So don't forget that one tomorrow night, guys. Come and join us for that. Otherwise, see you soon. Good night. God bless. Have a good one.